So you want to take your Blaziken to top 8 at majors, eh? Win some locals? Make some money? I got you. I'm going to go over strategy, field phase and duel phase, and then I'll show you some setups and option selects. Let's go. Blaziken can be played one of two ways. You can either get in that ass, or you can get in that ass. It's really personal preference. I like a mix of both. Now in field phase, what you have to do is, wait a minute, have you watched Pokken Basics? Chapter 3.2 is exactly how Blaziken should be playing field phase, specifically the aggressor archetype. The short version is to use sidewise as shield and keep pushing forward to get the opponent to the wall. Forward wide is super good once the opponent can't back up, and EX Bravebird gets you instant frame advantage. Again, this frame advantage means your opponent can't get away before your next EX Blaze Kicks or Flare Blitz. If you do Blaze Kicks and try to do another one, opponents can side homing around it or jump away. It's good to check and see if the opponent knows how to deal with this first. If they do, you can beat side homing by simply doing your own homing attack, which comes out faster than side homings. Waiting in shield is also surprisingly effective, as you can grab counterattacks on reaction and just get a general idea of how the opponent reacts after blocking Blaze Kicks so you can adjust your pressure. I like to lean on EX Flare Blitz a lot more since I don't like guessing if the opponent will armor or not. Remember, in most cases at -8, you can homing cancel to avoid both grabs and homing attacks if someone blocks EX Flare Blitz. Duel phase is the same thing. Get them to the corner, 8x them, pressure them, whiff punish them, you know the drill. I've already talked about this in the last 2 videos. But the most important thing in duel phase is to build your strategy around opposing anti-airs. You're going to hear from people that play Blaziken and people that don't, that all you gotta do is 8Y Blaziken. The character loses to anti-airs. You should enjoy when people use anti-airs against you. 8Ys have some of the longest whiff animations in Pokken. That's free damage. Don't believe me? Check out this montage. Watch this. Boom! Whoa, we got whiff punishes out here.
Both players with full burst.
Okay, so push to the corner, poke with forward Y and 8x in duel, get some whiff punishes. Alright, that's it for strategy. Were you expecting something more complex? Blaziken follows the KISS principle. That means keep it simple, stupid. You can win entire rounds with 3 moves as long as they're the right moves and you use them at the right time. Making things overly complicated does not translate into getting more wins. Now, let's get into some setups. Actually, hold on, listen to this. This is important. Because people always ask me, where's the setups? Post some new setups, dude. Got any new option selects? There's only one mix-up in Pokken. Grab or don't grab. There are no cross-ups, overheads, cross-unders, pretty much no unblockables without support. Meaning, no matter how many setups you come up with, you're essentially going to be doing the exact same thing. Attack versus throw 50-50. However, what makes my setups still useful are 2 things. The actual attack part of the mix-up is safe from reversals, pretty much every reversal in the game. Doesn't matter if you wake up with armor or 8Y, with very few exceptions, the opponent can't hit Blaziken back. The second thing that makes my setups useful is the attack lands at the same time as the grab would. So for all of my meaties using jumping Y or EX high jump kick, you can press A right before you land to high jump kick cancel, where you cancel out most of the landing recovery and can go straight into a grab. So the opponent has to guess whether to block the jump in or try to tech the grab. If they guess wrong, they're gonna eat it. And if you go for the attack, if they do guess right and block it, who cares, because you have frame advantage anyway. One more thing, jumping Y is generally the superior option because it doesn't lose to backdash and it's safe from frame 1 anti-airs, and most of those are not safe, so you can punish them when you come down. EX high jump kick pushes you back farther, so it's less commitment on block, but it does lose to frame 1 anti-airs and backdashes, so know your opponent before you do those. Alright, roll the clips. If you don't know how an option select works at this point, I have multiple videos where I demonstrate them and how to do them in the description. All I'm going to show you is a quick montage of them. Option selects are very situational, but they can help deal with specific armored attacks. Now your Blaziken's ready to get that paper. If you found this valuable, I have other videos just like this in the description below. If you know any new Blaziken players that are looking for a guide, go ahead and show them this one first because I think it's actually the best guide. Anyway, this is BadIntent. Peace.